After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A club. A welcoming manager offers some simple wisdom.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 89 gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
Split-fingered pitches in there for strike 1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Digging in, number 78. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Snyder. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1 and 2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. And as he punches him out there, he collects his first Double-A strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something. But you know his sights are set on a lot higher than Double-A ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
Ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that one stayed too low apparently. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's foul, so the battle will continue. Here's the pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Now batting, number 8. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line softly toward the hole. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. So coming to the plate, number 17. He drove in all 3 of his guys' runs in yesterday's ball game.
Number 17.
And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. One ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home third. The 1-1 home. Is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Count is 2-1.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. 3-1. Here it is. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Into the box, Junior Soto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Holder, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. 1-1, here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Lays off 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. That's lifted the other way out to left. Under it is the left fielder. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Ready for another chance? Jeff Hendricks. He flew out in his last at bat. Low with the splitter, ball 1.
clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago. So now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they scratch across a run on no hit. Striding in once again, Billy Fleming. Here comes the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 78. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. To the left. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. Digging in to try it again, Matt Snyder. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In now, number 38. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 38.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 8 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman, number 8.
And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
1-1-1.
Ground over to first. Guerrero has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly.
Number 17.
High in the air out to center field. Pompey has a read on it. 2 gone. Next will be the designated hitter, Junior Soto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in, Kyle Holder. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Soto, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Both teams back. Ready for another shot now, Jeff Hendricks,
Leading
0
off
for
with
2
a
on his
homer.
line thus far.
Center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hendricks.
Out in front as he rolls over it to second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in once again, Billy Fleming.
Now batting. Third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Fleming.
Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Number 78 is at the plate as he watches ball one. Runners on first with one down. The 1-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Parmalee coasts under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
No runner, cut hold, cut hold.
Ready once again, Matt Snyder. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
First baseman. Matt
First
Snyder.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
2-0 now. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Seventh inning coming up.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New Hampshire, number 33.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
And tonight's final, 7-3. New Hampshire capitalized on a huge ninth inning on the way to the win. Number 33 gets the win.
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
Boy, great job.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Hartford Yard Goats and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Sean White will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Klezak, what do you got?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
1-1-1.
Hit back toward the mound. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Throwing to second, and he's safe. Set to get his day started, Elliot Soto, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here comes the first pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. Ferguson stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. Ripped down the line. One there. On to first, and they get them both. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, what's the key for a road victory in this one?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 1 run here on 2 hits, 1 error, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Now to the plate, number 72. He comes into this one having sputtered out of the gate this season. The average is under the 200 mark at this point. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. White isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup. Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2 one more time. Swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. If you were to describe right field in 1 word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you can do anything about it.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Set to get his day started, Juan Vasquez, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. The 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Stepping up now, Derek Gibson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors. At the plate, Leonardo Valentin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, number 19. He singled to start the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yard Goats lead it 1-0. Striding forward now is the DH. Colin Ferguson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Drilled on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now at the plate, Cuevas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike. Changeup in for a strike. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Now in the box, number 72. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 72.
Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Try to change a pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler Nevin. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Juan Vasquez. First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Ready for another chance? Derek Gibson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Gibson.
Too low, 1-0. Gibson, a native of the state of Delaware. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Into the box now, Leonardo Valentin. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Gibson stands at second with 2 gone. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 19. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. The 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that's in there for a called 3rd strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Ground ball foul down the left side. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hot shot to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Ready once again, Cuevas. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Nevin.
Tyler Nevin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1. This one over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Yard Goats are out on top.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Fisher Cats, number 37.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance. The opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well, and in the end, his performance helped propel them to another victory.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Number 37 claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasquez.
A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.